Okay, so these guys over here are arguing about religion, but they have not the love of the Father. So, I'm going to go ahead and enlighten you on this. One thing that Yeshaya told us, Yeshaya said that if you would have believed Moshe, then you would have believed him. He did not come to do away with the law, but he came to give you the life and the law more abundantly. So the thing is, he is, and he told you this because he came to do the Father's work, and his name is in his Father's name. So he is the one that gave you the law, Torah, okay? So the Asar Imra, the 10 Commandments. Okay, so let me tell you something. This is how you know Yeshaya is who he says he is. And his name goes specifically with what he says he is, because his Father goes specifically with it. You took all the names and changed them around and thought that that was going to work the locks and the combinations to open up the same doors. Wrong. No name, no door. You cannot pass. You were tricked. That's why he said repent. Now, check this out. They're arguing about Sharia, and that's what they call it, Sharia. Okay, that's not what it is. It's not what it is. It's like saying Syria. No, it's not what it is. It's like saying Georgia. Nope, it's not what it is. It's Sharia. Sharia. Okay? Now, it's not Sharia. Sharia. Okay? Now, the Most High's name is in there. So all that you that talk about you hate it, this and that, see, this is what I try to tell you guys. They take what is good, and then they blaspheme it, make it famous, and blaspheme it in the worst ways. And that's all you know and think about it. And it's totally not who it is. It's totally not what it is. Use it totally the opposite of what it is. That's what I told you about your English. You're using Hebrew words in the opposite of what they are. Just like the way that you write it. That's the first sign. He's like, no, it's not. Look at the signs. You write it from left to right. Writing is from right to left. That's why it's called writing, not lefting. Okay. So, as a matter of fact, Yeshaya is Sharia, if you want to call it Sharia. He is the double-edged sword. He is the law. He uses sinners to punish sinners. It's a double-edged sword. Comes out of his mouth. These guys speak things that they know not of, and it cuts them down just as much. Now, I waited and I held my peace on that word Sharia. It's not Sharia, it's Sharia. It's like y'all saying Jesus. It's not Jesus. Yeshaya. Sharia is not Greece. It's Yonya. just like the sea right next to it that goes with it. It'll be like saying the Gulf of America, but you got Mexico right there, right next to it. Like, okay, well, it's the Gulf of Mexico, though. It's like calling it America. It's not America. You got Amaruca right next to it. You call it South America. You call Russia the bear, but you got the behemoth right next to it. You see how backwards, upside down, twisted, as above, so below, in and out you guys are? It's no escape. You're just self-replicating nonsense, blasphemy. You need to pay attention to the word. The word is the truth, and the truth will set you free. Man is confused in all his ways. Babylon, in all his ways. Man without Yah. Okay? So yeah, they bring in the power of the word against you. This is the fallen angels. They changed your words around. And now your words are spells and curses against the user and the listener. And you wonder why people want to wipe you off the face of the earth. It's crazy. It's because you're all confused. That's why. You're all confused. Them and you. The Most High said, you know, there is more of he and me than there is in all of the world. You know what I mean? Like, so when he told you guys the truth, he said, hey man, like, I am the law. Like, this is just me speaking English to you. He was saying Haya Torah, if you want to call it that. No, Haya Sharia. Haya Sharia. Do you hear Sharia? I don't hear no Sharia. That would be Hiya Sharia. Hiya Sharia. No, that's not how you say it. Haya Haya. Yashar is righteous. Yashaya, Yashar, Yah is the righteousness of Yah. Yashaya is the salvation of Yah. Yah Torah, or the Torah YAH, is the law of Yah, I suppose, if you want to call it the law. But Yashaya is the law. Trust me. Trust me. He's the beginning and the end of it. You don't need to go any further. No man may come unto the Father but by me. Okay. So, like I said, man, I even try to tell you guys, I told you guys in all those other countries, I said all those other countries, you guys have Yah in your name. And you are totally against them. Your rights are right there in the name of your country. And you totally have, what do they say? You spoiled your inheritance. You gave it away for cheap. You sold out. All these things. And now you're pitiful. They call you third world countries. They call you bywords. They call you all these names. And you're in the mix because you're sleeping with the enemy. Because you're in Babylon. It's not a place, it's what you say. See, that's the first part of Babylon. You can't walk your way out of Babylon. Why do you think those priests took vows of silence back in the day? Because they knew not what they say, and therefore they did not know what they do, and therefore the words of Yahshua came true. When he said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Even before you say it, you commit it in your heart if you dwell on it. If you commit it in your heart, you have done it. It is done. It is done because it is done in the spirit, and therefore the flesh is only a matter of time. That's lust. So what I'm saying is, whether you know or not, you're using Hebrew. You're using the power of the Most High. You guys worship death worldwide. The noose. The noose is the news. That's why a noose is a station that you get a rope report, roped up and hung up, hoisted and hosted, head broken, breaking heads, headlines, breaking news. Come on now. It's the same shit. You worship that. You live by it. You eat death. You consume it. Next to your bed, early in the morning, for lunch, snack, breakfast. Gather around, family time. On your phone. All type of weird stuff. I'm not even going to go there. But anyway. You guys make your plans around death. No. See, the difference between me and them, those that you worship and those that you are out there getting deceived by, is that if you look at me when I perform, I give you hope and life. If you look at them when they perform, all you get is death. And between the two, they are both everlasting. It is done. It is done. Because committed in the spirit, it's only a matter of time in the flesh. It is done. So I'm telling you guys, man, like, you guys, you speak of things and you argue and you war and you die and you kill and you take peace from the world. Like, you guys kill in the name of peace. Like, it's ridiculous. You take peace in order to claim peace. Like, I don't got peace, but I'ma act like it. I'ma fake it till I make it. But you ain't gonna make it, you just gonna take it. See, that's some bullshit. What are you creating? You're not. You're not a creator. You're a destroyer. Because you're a deceiver. Because you are disgraced. Why does it always start with a dis? Like December 25th. See, there's a lot going on all at the same time. You can't focus. You can't be whole. And if they see anybody being whole, they're going to come and try to take a whole life out of your ass. They want you to be MK Ultra, double-minded man. It's the only thing that they're going to allow. because everybody's going to be of one mind, meaning nobody's going to have a right mind. Nobody's going to be righteous. Who's writing nowadays? When was the last time I picked up a pen? And the majority of you, because of the technology, nobody's writing. Everybody's consuming, less producing. Look at the birth rate, for the example. Low performance. Like I said, when you see you guys perform, you see death. You see me perform, you see hope, you see life. In between the two, it's everlasting on both sides. It's already done. I'm trying to tell you guys. It's what you're hearing right now. It's the truth. So, like, it's like when you had, when I said the Sharia, y'all hating on Sharia, and I'm like, look, man, Sharia stands for the power. YAH stands for Yah. Sharia. How is Yah spelled? I-A-H. I-A. Yah. It's not Ia. 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 No, it's none of that. Sharia. It's the power of Yah. In English, you would say that's the power of God. And law means law. Legion. More so. Law is legion. That's why you have religion. And it's all about law. That's why you have language. That's all about law. Degrees of ology. It's all about law. 9/10 of the law is possession. So if 9/10 of the law is possession, then what is 9/10 of the language? Possession. Then what's 9/10? So 9/10. It's funny they use the word tense, because 10 is yod in Hebrew, not 10, because 10 is Satan in the word, but in the actual count, it's not. It's not called 10. It's called yod. So pretty much, they don't have the whole law. Missing one piece. That 1/10 is called a tithe. And that is the Most High. What is the name of the tithe? The Asar? The Asar is the tithe? Asar. Asar YAH. Ashar YAH. Asar YAH is the tithe of Yah. Ashar YAH is the is righteousness and the good, the blessing of Yah. It's the law. It's the law. Ashar YAH. The Sharia, the Sharia. That's the power of Yah. So like I said, man, like, you guys hating in Christianity. You guys hating because somebody you're using the same language as the people that you claim to be at war with. You're warring over the same words. But the word is no respecter of men. You either use it right or you use it not at all. Trust me. It'd be better for you to not use it at all. It'd be better. That's why they took them vows of silence. And on that note, I'm going to let y'all dwell on that. To the Rabbi Haya Shar Haya Kadosh Kadash Kadesh. To the Rabbi Yashaya Kadesh Kadash Kadosh. To the Rabbi Hebrew Kokma Aseya Kadosh Kadash Kadesh. Ashar Yesharun. Ashar Yo Yada. Ashar Yada Odi Yah. Anami. Aheb Yah.